calling NFT Help, where your digital assets may or may not be functioning as intended. How can I help you today?
I bought this dope NFT back in 21, but now all the images are gone. It's just broken links. Did I get robbed? How can I get it back?
Yeah, we see this all the time in Web3 weddings. Some projects are just gold diggers and some are just bad at commitments. You're still married to the token though. It's just a very quiet marriage now. Next time, maybe marry a project with a solid family history and a plan for the future.
Hello? NFT Help? I bought a Bored Ape for $1 million 2 years ago and, well, it's worth less than my coffee now. Is it broken? How can I get it back?
Your ape isn't broken, it's just unemployed. The roadmap was a PDF, not a contract, and the market didn't crash, it's sobered up. So is there anything else I can help you with today? By the way, my friends, there's no actual hotlines for NFTs, just you and me. Let's be honest, most NFTs were overpriced JPEGs. People treated them like lottery tickets, but buying an NFT was really just buying a receipt for a painting. And if no one cares about the receipts, it's worthless. That's why 95% of NFT projects flatlined in 2022. Even Bored Ape was down 90%. So the question is NFT still relevant in 2025? After the hype, the scams, and countless broken promises, you would think that the answer is no. Here's the thing, the short answer is yes, but it looks nothing like it did during the boom era.
NFTs are not the digital art itself. They're a blockchain-verified proof of ownership, so you can actually think of it as an unfixable watch certificate. While both the watch and the certificate can be inauthentic, an NFT's verification is permanently and immutably recorded on a blockchain, making it impossible to be altered.
That's why the real value isn't in the asset itself, but in the mathematically guaranteed ownership record. Here's where it's working. The most transformative NFTs use cases today are happening in institutional finance and intellectual property. First is tokenization of private equity. For most people, private equities and hedge funds have always been off limits, with a minimum USD 1 million buy-ins and capital you can't touch for 10 years. Apollo Global is strategically tokenizing fund shares with NFTs. Their blockchain solutions allows accredited investors to buy into funds that were once off limits for as little as $10,000, finally providing a way for investors to exit their positions much more easily. The technology doesn't just open access to these exclusive funds. It streamlines compliance, turning months of paperwork into instant verification. This practical application is now a core strategy for financial institutions. It's a key driver of growth that's fundamentally changing how capital moves. This strategic shift isn't just limited to private investments. The tokenization of real-world assets through the use of NFTs has also moved into the heart of traditional finance. A prime example is BlackRock, which is the world's largest asset manager. They launched a tokenized money market funds onto JP Morgan's blockchain platform, putting a multi-billion product on chain. Each tokenized fund is essentially a unique NFT, serving as a digital record of ownership for institutional use. This move is about improving efficiency, speed, and transparency of managing a core financial product. Now you might think, so it's a digital certificate instead of a paper one. How is that a revolution? These are not dumb tokens. They're programmable and operates an automatic rules that execute itself. The token can automatically check if you're an accredited investor before it even lets you trade, and be programmed to send dividends automatically to everyone who holds them. No paperwork, no waiting. The rules can ensure it's only traded on approved and regulated platform, killing fraud before it even happens. So the real NFT revolution isn't about trading JPEGs. The technology is an infrastructure tool to replace paper trail with blockchain rails. The biggest names in finance like Apollo Global and BlackRock are no longer just exploring the technology, but using it as a foundational tool to transform their operations. So what sets these use cases apart are their tangible value and measurable benefits. So now we're seeing how this tech is rebuilding Wall Street. But let's be honest, most of us aren't even Wall Street investors. So be sure to stay tuned to part 2, where I will be sharing how this revolution is hitting much closer to home to everyday consumers and businesses. What do you see as the true signal in this market? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I will see you next time.